country?
Bruh.
Sorry,
She's in
that's your
Japan.
fan.
Really?
Upon your head.
Yeah.
You're here, man.
If it's like,
Come on. It's like spirituality. Which channel you're in or which?
Oh, she a witch. I forgot.
Yeah, bro.
y'all better stop saying that ignorant ass shit, bro.
I mean, spiritual.
Aren't you a spirit guide?
I mean, she's wearing black lipstick, man.
Y'all gotta watch what y'all say.
Oh, yeah?
You know,
Yeah?
it's
Hey.
not gonna be me coming for you.
Oh, hey,
I know
listen,
that's
man.
for
Hey,
Oh shit, man. Hey, man.
Hey, yo, I'm from the hood, man. Don't threaten me, man.
Don't put nothing on me, man.
What's gonna happen? Are the spirits gonna come get us?
Yeah.
I don't know. You gotta tell yourself that. But yeah.
All right, today, nigga.
I mean, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be considered like black magic?
Nigeria.
Okay, Nigeria.
Okay.
Okay.
But wouldn't it be considered black magic
Africa,
if you like talk to spirits and you're a medium?
Wait, can you repeat that?
Isn't that considered like black magic?
It is. Actually,
That's no, bro.
Yes.
No.
okay. So, what is that then?
Black magic. I don't practice that to even know what that is. There's different forms of spirituality. It's really just about what you subscribe to, what you feel like you align with ancestrally. I more resonate with African spirituality or, Egyptian spirituality.
Wouldn't
There's
that be
a lot-
considered like sorcery though? To like the Abrahamic religions, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you saying this to kind of put a negative connotation on spirituality?
No, he's asking you a question. Answer this damn question.
Okay.
Don't be offended by it, man.
No, I'm
just-
not
I'm just being
offended. I'm
realistic.
just
I would-
responding.
You are.
Like I would.
Answer the question.
I mean, I think like most people would interpret it as
It's
like
almost
people that are like
like-
religious would assume that that's like sorcery, which is like forbidden.
When it comes to spirituality,
Okay.
there's no good nor bad. It's just about the person and their intention.
Okay.
That's the best way I can answer that.
Thank you.
All right, do you
Whether
follow
it's good or
one of
bad.
the three religions, or do you?
I'm
you
not
atheist?
religious.
It's just not.
No,
Spiritual.
I'm spiritual.
Do you talk to spirits?
Yes.
Yo, chat niggas, I don't know, man. What you guys tell me?
You asked me a question.
I'm pretty confident that's forbidden in Islam. I don't know in Christianity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
It's
not
in the
religious,
Bible.
so it doesn't
You
apply to
cannot
me.
spirituality
Okay,
is-
these spirits you talk to, where they from?
She's
Where
wearing
are
a
they?
cross right now, so
Wait.
I don't know.
I don't talk to spirits in general. This is why I said it's really important to be educated on it before you just speak on it, because you're supposed to
We're asking
mainly
you.
for
I
me.
just asked you.
I'm talking, but me personally, I just connect directly with my spirit guides, the people that resonate with me.
Who are that?
You know,
Who are
spirit
they?
guides,
Yeah.
my ancestors.
Higher power.
Sometimes it could be a grandmother that passed away and now she's guiding you spiritually.
Okay.
I had an aunt that passed away at 100 last year, and I know she's guiding me spiritually now. So I know I do
tapped into
connect with her.
something.
So you
feel
talk,
like you tapped into
so you talk to the
something.
dead?
To the living, the dead is living. Because if I'm still able to connect while I'm here, there has to be something about them that's alive. So
So
Okay, deceased body wise though.
yeah, of course, physically
Okay, you can
they're
speak
dead.
to the
but
deceased.
spiritually, they're still
so you're talking
here.
to a familiar spirit.
Yes,
Are you referring to their soul?
but you don't say just spirit in general, because whenever you're not specifying who you're connecting with, that's when you're opening doors that you don't need to be tapping into.
Yeah.
I'm very intentional with who I connect with
Ouija
and
boards and
what I'm
shit.
doing. Yeah, of course you're not supposed. Whoa, if you resonate with that, that's you. But that's why I said there's no good or bad. It's really about the person, their intention, and how they channel that energy.
Okay, chat saying she a demon.
Yeah, chat saying that's considered.
That's
something
your
like sorcery.
perception. There's
I
nothing
mean,
I can
you got
say
like
about
20,000 people saying like that's according to Islam, it's considered sorcery. I don't know in Christianity what it's considered.
that. That's
yeah.
their perception.
If you talk to spirits, it's considered.
It's almost like for sorry to cut you off, but for me personally, I kind of feel like you can't be speaking on spirituality from a religious perspective, if that makes sense, because it's almost like I feel like most people, well, the point of religion was actually to help people with their spirituality, because I kind of feel like sometimes we don't have structure when it comes to what we're believing on a metaphysical level. So here comes Christianity, you know,
Yeah,
being
but
Muslim,
that's the purpose
things
of
that
religion.
nature.
It's for that very structure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
That's
it's almost
structure.
like, yeah.
Yeah, and according to that structure, they categorize talking to the dead or what you just specifically mentioned. They consider that sorcery.
Is sorcery bad? Do you consider it bad?
Well, it's forbidden in the Abrahamic
But you
religions.
see, okay, that goes back to my point. You can't
I don't know
speak
about in
on
Judaism,
spirituality from a religious standpoint, because at the end of the day, it's almost like spirituality is an umbrella and things fall under it. So it's almost like
Listen, I'm no arbiter of like good cause or like.
Yeah,
what's
like
good.
we're not religious either, but what we are saying is that it's banned in a bunch of religions.
But-
I mean,
yeah, but what does that have to do with me?
But I guess from the standpoint of what God wants, it would be considered bad.
yeah, it's considered sorcery.
God is a
I do
jealous
have a
God.
question.
Well,
Definitely. God
that
is first.
I wouldn't say. Okay, from my perspective,
Yeah.
I view God as the universe. I kind of
Okay.
feel like you can't have one without the other. I
Okay.
feel like God is light and dark, good and bad. Like, for example,
Yeah.
the reason why there's so much like bad people or good people, whatever it may be, like for example, how would I be able to know that I'm good if there wasn't a bad person? How would I be able to know that I'm smart
Duality.
if there wasn't a
Duality.
you know? So it's almost like everything has a particular purpose.
So that means you could be bad then.
Mm,
Because you just,
but it's almost like, but that goes back to duality. Like, how can I? Okay, like for example, there's strippers that gotta feed their kids. Like they gotta do some dark shit, but for something that has to do with a good cause.
Right.
So it's almost like people tap into both energies. It's just about again what you're intending.
Are you
at the end of the day.
channeling it?
but you know deep down that there's good and bad.
Of course, but
Okay.
what is bad about bad, and what's like it's almost like I kind
bad
of,
is bad.
but it's almost like
Look, you can have your own interpretation of good and
Yeah.
bad. That's
That's what I
completely
said. It
cool.
just
We're not,
boils down to
we're not
perception.
attacking that.
That's
But
really
I
it,
think you
yeah.
have a point
It's
of
her
contention
opinion. I
with us
respect
simply,
it's her opinion. I don't-
but you're missing the point that you're saying that you can interpret things differently, which is cool. But I'm telling you, under like the religious structure, the main religions would look at you as like a sorcerer or a witch or
and that's fine.
whatever. And that's
what
cool.
can I
But
do
isn't
about
it-
how
Yeah, that's
people
fine.
feel?
That's fine. I'm just like,
Yeah,
but you're
like,
like
what's
mad
the
at us for
point?
saying like, yeah,
I'm
you're.
not mad.
you're
I'm just really saying, what does that have to do with me? At the end of
Yeah,
the day,
she don't care.
No. Like she had a point of contention with it. Like y'all are misconstruing it, and they're like, okay, explain it then.
I
And
didn't
then
use that term,
literally
but
what she
okay.
said is what we said. You're a sorcerer according to a lot of these religions. Like I'm not
But
saying that's a good or
going
bad
back
thing. I'm
to
just
my
saying
point,
according
you
to the
can't
religion.
speak on me spiritually from a religious standpoint, because at the end of the day, that's still from a narrow perspective, because you're only saying something from what you believe in. But
I don't even believe in it. I'm telling
no,
you.
okay,
I don't
that's
have to be.
fine,
I don't have to be
but
a devout
I-
Muslim to tell
like
you
for-
that that's considered in that religion. That's considered sorcery. I don't have to be a devout Muslim to tell you that.
That's what we're saying.
With, like,
but I kind of feel like, okay, I'll probably, listen to someone's opinion more if they studied multiple belief systems, because it's almost like you're not coming from a
Judgmental
narrow,
standpoint?
or like
Yeah.
a biased standpoint, if that makes sense.
But we
I
also have
understand
the
what you're
chat,
saying,
too.
but I'm just saying what I'm saying.
what? So I got to be an Islamic scholar to tell you that it's sorcery?
No.
That's the argument
No.
you just made. Like you need to be more studied up on it. I'm telling you, like the chat's saying it. I'm saying that sounds like that. If we're in Saudi Arabia right now, they'd execute you.
But
Let's
at
just
the-
keep it
but at
1,000.
the end of the
if you
day-
were in Saudi Arabia right now and you said I do spirituality, niggas will grab you and say, hey,
But why would I go there if I know that people wouldn't like
But
accept
that's
me for who I
my
am?
point. Is what I'm trying to tell
That's
you.
fine.
Is
If
what you
people wanna-
practice is
okay.
considered sorcery and or black
So-
magic in other religions, and that's fine.
That's fine.
But you
So
have an
what is
issue,
the
like
overall? I
on
don't
one
have
level
an
you're
issue
saying
with
I don't
that.
care. Then on another level I'm like, all right, well you don't care, but it is considered black magic or sorcery in these religions, and it's
But
forbidden.
that's more that more has a negative connotation, and I just said at the end of the day, it doesn't really have anything. My point of
She don't want to claim
being
herself
spiritual,
as that.
like
she doesn't
my
want to be a
point
sorcerer.
of
She's not a
being
source on mine at all.
like
Sure.
my intention
It doesn't
behind
matter
what I'm
what she
doing is
thinks.
not negative.
Isn't it
At the end of the day.
the other culture is going to look at you that way.
But are
Yeah.
you channeling that type of energy?
Yeah. What is your intention behind?
My intention behind me being spiritual or tapping into spirituality in general, I feel like there's more to being human. There's more to life in general. So I really started studying the chakras and what it means to be ascensional and what it means to gain insight, just because I always question things around me. Like, I'm more observant rather than, just a automatic projector. I like to see things for what they are, on
When
an
did you
observant
start
level.
this though? When did you have
Probably
this shift?
when I was about 17. My mother, she always used to, I don't know if you guys ever heard of astral projection, but my mother used to astral project when she was younger. So it's kind of like, it's in the family, it's in the bloodline, whenever, like for example, you could be thinking of a person and they call you, and
So
or
it's
you
more like
probably think
channeling.
you'd be singing a song in your head and then it plays on the radio. Like everybody has like,
Okay.
beyond
Yeah.
physical abilities.
Let's agree to disagree here.
Yeah,
But that is
yeah.
sorcery. All right.
Yeah. Next topic.
Yeah, bro.
Next topic.
She doesn't like that. She doesn't like the
Terminology.
the terminology, but the
But-
reality is every religious cleric is probably going to interpret that as black magic, sorcery. It's forbidden in the religions that we mentioned. That's it.
mean,
Like
She's
cool.
She's,
Like-
she's entitled to her.
yeah, you
way of life.
can believe whatever you want to believe. I'm just telling you, don't go to Saudi Arabia, bro. Like, it
Who
is what
said
it
they're
is,
going
man.
there?
Yes.
Oh God.
Come on.
What about you?
Next.
Oh yeah,
Countries.
South Korea, Colombia, and Honduras.
Someone said Colombia already.
Okay, Venezuela.
Good job.
Get those Latin ones
I
out.
forgot we were
I
doing
mean,
that.
she was locked up for a while, so I mean.
Shit done too.
Oh my God.
That's like so easy. Come
All
on.
them sorcery talk. Cha.
Oh wait, hold on. You have on screen, Bills. Jason Todd says to the spiritual girl, "I'm Haitian. You a witch, nigga." He said you're a witch. He's Haitian.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, yo, like girls just have an issue with like hearing what it is what I've come to realize. Like, yo, this is what it is. I don't like that term. Well, fuck what you think. This is what the rest of the world is gonna interpret this as.
They have their own definition of what it is.
Like, bruh, like, man, just, bruh.
You know what I've come to realize, bro?
Yeah.
Let them believe whatever they want.
The Lulu.
I don't care.
But she's doing it for good, not bad. That's why her spirit, she's connected.
Nigga, it's all bad, bro. Come on, man. It's all bad, man.
It's good.
Come on.
Wait,
Not
you
bad.
Christian? What are you?
I'm Christian, and I believe in Muslim also. I've been to, you know, I'm not.
How you a Christian? You believe in Islam too? Come on, man.
bro?
You gotta pick one, man.
I went to
You gotta pick one, man.
I went to Savior's Day and I was listening to Farrakhan and
Nigga,
I
you don't
was
know
very
what you are,
impressed
man.
with that. No, I am a Christian. I believe in God, but I respect other.
You know, Pokemon says confusion.
Yeah, man.
Just like she just said, do you have special? You know other
Yo,
different
man.
ones. I like to look into.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like an asshole, man, but women are fucking lost, bro. This is why y'all need a man.
Yeah,
like shit
bro.
like that. Like she over here practicing witchcraft, don't want to admit it. You over here saying I'm a Christian, but I'm a Muslim
At least we
too.
admit that we're doing
No,
shit
I'm
right
saying
now.
I believe in them because they're very. I respect that they're so disciplined. How the Muslim. I respect how they. You know.
That's why women need guidance, man.
You know what's crazy?
you got us,
A
man.
girl will say, "I'm Christian."
Yeah.
I'm a Christian. Though.
Hold on, stop. Club on Saturday. Fuck niggas on Saturday.
Yep.
And Sunday go to church.
Yeah.
And then they'll say,
Crown,
"Okay, I'm
drinks,
forgiven."
Matching parties.
Then they say I'm Muslim, don't wear hijab, nothing, and then say,
That's why I admit I'm a shitty Muslim, bro. I admit
I'm a
it.
shitty Christian.
I'm a
there
shitty
you go.
Muslim, man.
I ain't trying to cap here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there you go.
I ain't
But
cap
it's
at all.
like, okay,
Yeah, shitty as fuck, man.
but
We suck.
you guys
Yeah,
trying
we
to make
suck.
a particular point on me and saying how naturally, you know, overall people are going to view it negatively or as it's forbidden. But then you turn around in the same breath and say, oh, you know, I'm Christian, but I do this and this. That. It's kind of like,
I said I'm not Christian. Did
oh,
you
you're
hear me?
not? Oh, well, my,
Nigga,
my
you don't see what
well,
I'm
my,
She's
well,
too
I'm
triggered.
just saying. Okay, well, we were just
You call me a witch. So I got you, nigga.
we are just speaking on, you know, how sometimes, you know, you have a certain belief system religiously, but you don't live according to that.
Yes.
So
For
it's
sure.
kind of like,
Yo, hell.
it still feels kind of contradicting for people to say this and that, or what you're doing spiritually is negative, but you don't even live up to what your God is saying, you know? That's why it's just kind of like, people's opinion doesn't really
Nigga,
hold weight
we're
because
saying
nobody's
in general
perfect.
how they're going to see what you do.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm aware of
We're not
that.
condemning you.
Yeah, I'm
You're
aware
trying to
of
make
that.
the argument
book,
based
the
on like an
Quran or
appeal to
Bible, every
authority,
book is
bro.
No,
This is again
what I'm trying to
faulty.
say is
This
people are
this is-
still kind of contradicting themselves
like-
whenever
like,
they
for
say
example,
something about
Look,
what spiritual
you're-
people
yo,
do.
look. You're
I
making
feel like
a low.
y'all not seeing my point. It's
You're
fine.
not making a point. You're making a low IQ argument. You're making the argument. Well, you don't follow your religion, so you can't say nothing to me. We're not saying that. We're
I'm just
simply
saying it's
saying,
contradicting.
according
It's contradicting.
to the major religions,
It's
they would look.
contradicting.
Are you gonna be quiet for 2 seconds so I can finish
I
saying what I'm
mean,
saying?
she
She's
lost.
triggered.
She
fucking
lost
child,
argument.
bro.
She lost argument
Fucking
right now.
child, man. Like, yo, yeah, contradicting. It's fucking low IQ behavior.
Yo, you lost your argument just now.
Fucking dumb. Like, yo, it's very simple. Someone doesn't have to be a devout Muslim, devout Christian, devout Jew to tell you, hey, I don't practice this religion. However, thanks to public information, books, etc., you can look this shit up on Wikipedia. Certain types of behaviors are forbidden, right? I don't have to be a religious Muslim to tell you you can't eat pork as a Muslim. Just the
Yeah, I
same
don't
thing.
eat pork.
You can't practice anything that might be considered black magic, which talking to the dead is considered black magic in many of the Abrahamic religions. That's not my opinion. That's just a fact. I could say it. He could say it. A sheikh could say it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that it's a fact. If I'm telling you the truth, it doesn't matter who tells you the truth. You're trying to make the argument, well, you're not qualified to tell me the truth. Who cares? The truth is the truth. 1 + 1 is 2, regardless of whether I'm a mathematician or not.
TikTok
Like-
can tell you.
Yeah.
Yo, fresh mind. This seems
Opinion.
familiar.
Opinion, your opinion.
That's not an opinion. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like I'm telling you, it's forbidden in the religions. What you do, literally, you explained it, is forbidden in many of the major religions. Like, I mean,
yo, this seems familiar, man.
like, bro, I'm not telling you I'm religious. I'm just saying that's forbidden. But you're mad about it for some odd reason. You just said you're not. You don't practice a religion, so why do you care?
Yeah.
You're basically an atheist.
That's like Amber Rose. She just said she's an atheist.
So like, why are you mad? If you don't practice the religions, why do you care that you don't align with their views?
Amber Rose is an atheist. She's
I mean, probably because of religious
fuck that
trauma.
bitch.
Because I did grow up in a religious household, but I ascended out of that. So probably, I'm telling you the reason why you asked me a question, so I'm responding.
Okay, so you
probably just because of religious trauma. That's it.
Oh, trauma?
I feel like spirituality though is
She
about
probably came from a
higher
religious
power.
background,
But
and then they didn't accept your. Let me guess. Did they not accept your new worldview?
Well,
Your family?
my mother, she was actually receptive to me ascending out of being religious.
Okay. What about your father?
My father, I don't really think that he would agree with it. You understand? So, but yeah.
But that just what comes with the territory.
She's Jamaican background. We don't follow those.
Yeah, they're usually religious.
We don't
you know?
follow that. No.
Usually.
More Christian based.
It's more Christian based, but you know.
Okay, so you know deep down what I'm saying is correct, which is why it's bothering you.
She don't care, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's
She drinking Henny or Coke or whatever she's drinking right now.
Cranberry.
Yeah, cranberry and Henny. What?
You know what I hear? Emotional damage. All right.
No, you're absolutely correct. I have no problem admitting that. Yeah.
Man, so when she came out, she
Accountability?
You know what? I'm not even going to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So when she came out, she was like,
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah, W for her
So
on
when
that
she came
one.
out, man.
Yeah.
It's fine, man. She's cool.
What?
What? Nobody understands him. It's okay.
He said that she's cool.
Okay.
Wait, who's that? Icy? Icy, chill, relax.
I just said what?
Nigga,
Okay.
don't say anything, all right?
You know what?
Hey,
You get it too. I will shut up.
yeah, thank
He
you.
said she's gonna curse y'all in the comments.
Hey, listen, man. I'm for the boss, man. And I'm hang tight, man. Let's go.
Protected under the blood of Jesus.
Hey, man. Don't curse me, man. Don't curse me, man.
We promise we get the girls out of here. So let me read these and then close this thing out. The Riddler says, riddle me this, Bruce Gaines. I start with a J, but it's a word you can't say. The times I got kicked out is 109. But the fall is not mine. Answer.